Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to configure Jabber. As you can see, there are 5 steps. The first step is create publisher record in DNS server. Let's get started. This is my DNS server and create a new host. My publisher server IP address is 192.168.110. For verification, we can use of this command. You can see the name and the IP address of publisher server. The second step is LDAP configuration on CUCM. We have to go on CUCM server, and I have only one server in this scenario as a publisher. We have to go on LDAP system, we have to enable synchronizing from LDAP server and choose Microsoft Active Directory and SAM account name and save. Then we have to go on LDAP directory, there is no LDAP directory right now. Add a new. We should write a name. Home lab. And for LDAP manager distinguished name, we can use up this. CUCM and this one. This is our user. The LDAP address is this address, then this, and this. Paste. The search base is this part, and the password of CUCM user is and the last step is our DNS server and save. You must active the Cisco LDAP Sync service. This is very important. So we have to go on Cisco Unified Serviceability, Tools, Service Activation, This is my server and Cisco dir sync. Check mark and save. This is activate now. We have to come back on Unified CM Administration. Now we can go on LDAP authentication, and enable use LDAP authentication for end user. LDAP manager distinguished name is this address. LDAP password and search base is this part of LDAP address, and the server is 150. Save. We have to go on System, LDAP directory, Home Lab, and Sync. But before Sync, I want to show you something. In user management, end user, find there is no user right now. But after Sync, every user in this OU will come in end user section in our CUCM server. So let's go for Sync. Perform full sync now. We have to go on user management, end user. As you can see, there is 2 users that we already created. I want to show you something. In this part, we use of LDAP address. But you can use of your user and you can use this account on LDAP authentication also. Instead of LDAP address, you have to put the name @ your domain name, and after sync it will work. It's time to configuration for Jabber. Now we have to go on user management, user setting, UC service. Find. There is no UC service right now. Add a new one. UC service type. We have to choose directory. I'm going to show you something about this UC service configuration. As you can see, directory service. Add a directory service to your system if you want to point CUCM toward an external LDAP directory for directory lookup. We already configured our LDAP. on CUCM. So we have to create directory service. If we wanted to use of local users and created end users on our CUCM, so we should create CTI UC service. But now we have to choose directory. Next, product type directory as a name, lab directory. IP address of our LDAP server. And save. Now we have to go on user management, user setting, service profile. No one is created. Add a new. Jabber client. Make sure this default service profile for the system, check mark. And in directory profile, we choose lab directory. And make sure use UDS for contact resolution is check mark. By default it's checked because we need to create UDS. If you created local end users, so you need to create CTI service profile and then you have to choose it here. But we use of LDAP. So save. The fourth step is Jabber user configuration. CSF is for computers, BOT is for Android cell phones, and TCT is for iOS. In this scenario, I'm going to show you how to create CSF and BOT. To create this, we have to go on phone, add a new, Cisco Unified Client Service Framework. Next, for device name, we have to type CSF and your name. And for description, just phone 1, device pool default, template standard. Now we are going to choose anonymous. Non-secure and save. Oh, zip profile. Yes. Save. Okay. Now we created CSF. Then add a new DN. 120 for directory number. And for display name, phone 1 and save. Now I'm going to show you DOT also. So we have to go on Device, Phone, add a new one. Phone type should be Cisco Dual Mode for Android. And this one is for iOS. Device name is BOT Phone 1. And again, description, device pool, anonymous, and zip profile, standard zip profile, and device security, and save. Oh, phone button template. Forget that one. Save. Okay. Add a new DN. And for caller ID, phone 1 and save. You can see there is 3 devices here and associated with 120. We have to configure end user. For example, Melissa is our user. For first thing, we have to checkmark home cluster. And then we need to give the permission. Find standard CUCM end users and save. Device association. You can search your number. I'm going to add these 2 Jabber clients to my user device. Save. Go. Okay, here they are. And for the last things, 120 for primary extension on our Jabber. Save. If we had IMAN present server, so we would enable it. For now, home cluster is enough. And save. After 4th step, we can verify our Jabber. We need to install Jabber. Reset. Advanced setting. We should choose Cisco Communications Manager 9 or later and our server. save. Our user. Continue. And now it's ready. Now you can call to other phones. Answer, and as you can see, they both can communicate together. And you can answer if I sign out. Reset Jabber and advanced setting. I fixed the server IP address here. After fifth step, you don't need to do this. Actually, you only have to choose automatic. Then you can sign in. We need to go on DNS server, expand our domain, choose TCP, right click and then other new records. You should find service location. Here it is. And create record. For service, Cisco UDS, protocol should be TCP. Port number 8443. Then we should type FQDN of our publisher server. Okay. If you have subscriber server, you can add your CUCM subscriber hostname by creating a new SRV record. For verify, we need command prompt, type nslookup, and the output is the information for the Cisco UDS SRV record that we already created. Now we have to sign in our Jabber with Automate option. Okay, this is our Jabber Advanced Setting, Automatic. Then continue. Sign in. There is one important thing that I'm going to share with you. Please keep in your mind, the last name part shouldn't be blank. You need to fill it up. Otherwise, it won't sync with your CUCM. And if you have problems for connection between your Jabber clients with CUCM server, you need to check your firewalls, your VLAN, voice VLAN, or wireless equipment like access point if you have. Thank you for watching this video and good luck.